Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect. To you, I say Shalom. The name of the Most High is Yahweh. The name of his son is Yahweh Shai. All right. So all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash, in the name of the Holy Spirit, Bahasham, in the name Rakha, Spirit, Kwadash, Holy. And this is another in transit lesson. All right, just going through the Spirit. There's a lot of things that's taking place on the planet. A lot of judgment being taking place. A lot of floodings and earthquakes. You know, it's a lot of earthquakes. It's a lot of these spirits are activated. Actually, okay, these spirits are activated, and things are turning up. The whole world is on edge. Okay, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the so-called white nation, they're on edge. All right, they're on edge, and also these are regular civilians, people in general, they're on edge too. The love of many shall wax cold because iniquities abounding. A lot of people are offing their kids and their children, you know, and we just got to remain in the spirit. We have to stay prayed up. Us believers, the sincere believers in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. It's Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. The flame of devouring fire. That's how the Lord visits, this place with hurricanes and tempests, tornadoes, and you know, um, typhoons, judgment. Okay, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, right? Fire, hell, you know, thunderstorms. The Lord create peace and he create evil. Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai do all these things, man. You know, these earthquakes happening across the globe. Earthquakes happen every day. People are born every day. People die every day. You see? That's Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1. It says, to everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And the Lord is about to pluck up Esau, Edom from their rulership. Okay, right now they're ruling, but their time is almost up. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the Lord is going to plant the children of Israel to be the righteous rulers in the kingdom to come. When the kingdom will be established on the earth, it's going to plant. They're going to be planted, okay, in the kingdom. The saints shall take the kingdom. All right, Yahweh Shai got to get his kingdom. People want the Messiah to come back, right? Well, what's the events before his return? What has to happen? And you wacky tacky Christians, you're not letting the people know the truth about the Bible. And you have these pseudo-Israelite groups out here, these false teachers and false prophets of the circumcision. They're not telling the truth about the Bible either. Well, you do have pastors according to the Lord's heart who's feeding the people, the sheep, with knowledge and understanding, and that's the apostles of Great Millstone and the men on down. And then the apostles had their elders and whatnot, okay, whom they reverence, right? We reverence the apostles and the men on down, the elders on down, the bishops on down, the deacons, the brothers on down. The Lord set up prophets in these last days to teach the truth about the Bible. You know, the Lord is going to plant the Israelites in the kingdom to come. So-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, you are the Israelites, and we've been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay? The Lord still has his people. That's the children of Israel, his people, his chosen. Right? So in the world to come, the kingdom of heaven will be established on the earth. The Lord is about to pluck up Esau, Edom from their rulership. Rightfully so. And that's according to prophecy too. Verse 3, a time to kill and a time to heal and a time to break down and a time to build up. Yeah, the Lord is breaking down the kingdom of Esau, Edom right now as we speak. Physically and spiritually. See, as I'm driving, I see a plane, you know, letting off those chemtrails in the air. You know, letting off those chemtrails. You know, that's why we have to get out of here, man. And chemtrails doing damage to crops, to people, to the plants, to the trees, to animals. It's just madness here, man. We breathing in that air. It's polluted. You know, this man letting off chemtrails in the sky. We gotta get out of here. But who's signing crime? The true prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is signing crime for all the abomination being done in the midst thereof. T.D. Jakes not prophesying. Benny Hinn and Joyce Meyer and all these false teachers, false prophets, they're not prophesying the truth about the Bible, man. But the men of great millstone are. Verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. When a time of war? World War III about to break off. You see? World War III about to break off, man, very soon. Speaking of Esau, kingdom, you know, about to be plucked up from, you know, their rulership. The second Ezra 6, verse 8. And then I'm going through the spirit, in this entrance lesson. Lord willing, is that fine? Verse 9, verse 4. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right? Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. Right? That account, you can read that in Genesis. You know, they was going at it, wrestling in the womb. It was all set up through the spirit. All set up through the spirit. It was already foretold to Rebecca that the who was it Rebecca? I believe so. That the older shall serve the younger. You know, who came out first? Esau came out, red all over like a you know, like it says, a hairy garment. All right, it was red. It was a red baby, a red child. You type in red child on Google, guess what pops up? You know, an Edomite baby that has leprosy. The scriptures are true. It's faithful. You know, the scriptures are alive. It's living. Okay. living in Bible prophecy. This is Bible prophecy. We're living it out. We're reading the script. You know, the Most High is the ultimate movie director. He's controlling everything, man. You know, the second Esdras. Now we can stop there, man. So with that, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rachakodash. Shalom.